Good morning, good morning. We are going to do a little reading, and I don't know what it's going to be about, or I don't know what all cards we're going to pull. I'm just starting to pull cards that I feel like we're supposed to be having here. That one too, I guess. Yes, and then this, maybe even this. Oh gosh, that's a lot. All right, we'll see. Okay, let's just go. Go. Okay, let's take a deep breath real quick. Close your eyes. Hand on heart space. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Sighing out the day. Breathing in through the nose again, pulling out that beautiful Mother Earth energy. Sigh the exhale. God, that feels so good. Breathing in through the nose, pulling down Father Sun, asking for cleansing, clearing, and aligning. Breathing in. Sigh out the exhale. Now we're going to inhale through the nose, putting our intention into our heart space. Pulling these two energies of divine feminine and divine masculine together, creating this beautiful balanced energy, and just really becoming centered and anchored in our heart space. Also imagining in your mind's eye that you're completely anchored and rooted in to Mother Earth and Father Sun and Source Light energy. And then remember to breathe in nice and slow. And we want to, as if you were filling up your body like it was a balloon animal, okay? And then sighing that exhale, nice and slow, taking your time with the breath in and the breath out. Breathing in. Calling in our angels and our guides, calling in Jesus, Mary, Mary Magdalene, and Green Tara too. Calling in our ancestors of love and light, all those of the highest, the high of love and light, and only those of the highest, the high of love and light, to be here with us together today, to help us to be clear channels, receiving and giving the exact messages in which we are meant to receive for our highest good in this moment. Also calling in and asking assistance from Archangels Michael, Metatron, Uriel, Azrael, Gabriel, Raphael, Shamuel, and Ezekiel, to be here with us today to please help keep this space a sacred space, cleansed and cleared of all energy that does not belong here, and amplifying all energy that does. Breathing in. Akai anasiano tuiana. Ikiano tuiana siano tuiano oyana. Ikiano tuiano oyana siano tuiano oyana kayana siano tuiano oyana. Okay, felt like they were like tuning us, like a piano. Like they needed. We've been gone, so we needed to be a little retuned, adjusted, me and you. Ayanasiano tu, ayanasiano tu, ayanasiano tu. Okay. 10 of Cups. Oh, look at that. It's like, I don't know what to feel with that card. Is that weird to think that? Like it's Like it's giving me two different, like a push and a pull kind of thing. Different feelings there. All right, let's keep going. Our Lady of Guadalupe, the Empress of Protection, I am safe, I am divinely protected, I am held in love at all times. Amen. Thank you, Mother Mary. Sekhmet. Courage, truth, and shadow work. Amen. Look at her, how she's just lounging on the lion, all comfortable and cozy, feeling safe. Okay. Surrender. There's nothing more blissful than the act of letting go, of setting yourself free of all that doesn't serve you. Amen. This reminds me of, I'm trying to get the focus good, being in the mountains and all the fireflies everywhere. There's just fireflies everywhere right now, this time of year, I guess, in the mountains, and it was just magical. I have a video of some of the fireflies. You could see them around this deer, and it's just so lovely. Preserve security, forethought, and thrift. Okay, what's next? We have a variety of cards, don't we, so far? Three of Cups. If you have any questions about these cards, any of these cards, please let me know. The shaman. Sorry, I'm trying to get it for you to see him good. Okay. Next. It's like we're having one of each of all these different cards, but I am doing what I feel called to do. And I still have the Eggstone card from our card of the day out too. So there's that. Isn't that like, oh, that it feels like such a release there. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. I feel like we're supposed to pull another one from here. Okay. Interesting. So I feel like this is just all over the place. Maybe we're feeling all over the place. Are we feeling all over the place? siano tu. Soil. Stability, simplicity. And they have look and that that's called the what's it called? The triptych. You'll have to Google it. All right, am I done? Nope, I gotta do this one too. Oh, I'm holding these the wrong way. Damiana, the beloved. Babasana, trust. Done. Okay, I think we're done. Are we done? Done. Okay. Except for keep thinking about those cards there. Okay, never mind. We've got one more to pull. These. These. Okay. Eight of Swords. This feels pretty right on right now. That image. Done. Okay, I think we're done now. Okay. Take another sip here. Okay, let me tell you. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 cards. Oyana siano tuyano koyano soyano tuyano oyana. Okay. Iano tuiana kayana. I feel like they're not arranged properly though. Uyana siano tu. Uyana siano tu. Uyana siano tu. Uyana siano tu. Okay. Okay. Put her here. Oyana kaya nasiano tuyano oyana kaya nasiano tuyano oyana siano tuyano oyana kaya nasiano tuyano oyana kaya nasiano tuyano oyana. Oyana kaya nasiano tuyano oyana kaya nasiano tuyano oyana. Oyana siano tu. Oyana siano tu. Digging up, I keep seeing and thinking, digging up strength, like digging deep. Oyana kayana siano tuyano oyana. Ikiano tuyano oyana. That we're being called, that we are being needed to gather our strength and to be able to like hold ourselves up. Feels very much like like those farmers holding their overalls, and they're having to stay strong and be strong even after like working all day into the evening on their farms, and they're tired, but they are standing there all proud, like this is. But look at what I've done. Look at what I've accomplished. I mean, we have seeded the earth to grow our food for my family. Like I'm seeding the earth to grow food for my family. Look what I did, and being proud of that, and not in a prideful, like egoic way, but in a right way. Like it's good. You can be proud of the work that you've done. You can be proud of who you are becoming, of what you are building, of what you are growing, of what you are making. You can be proud of who you are in this world. You can stand back and stand tall and look at what you are doing. Look at where you have come from, and be proud. And then you need to gather all of that. Gather all of that knowledge and gather all of that pride of how far you've come, and turn it into strength. To help drive you forward even more still. The work is not done. The work is not done. The work is not done. The work has only just begun. Isiano tuyano oyana kayana siano tuyano oyana. Isiano tuyano oyana kayana tiano oyana. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. We'll be pulling together the strengths of oyana siano tuyano oyana, the ancestors of the villages, of the village that you live in now, of the village that you're creating. Oyana kayana siano tuyano oyana siano tuyano oyana. The tools of the gifts that we have been given. Iana kayana siano tuyano oyana siano tuyano oyana siano tuyano oyana kayana siano tuyano oyana. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. Isiano tuyano oyana kiano tuyano oyana. Oyana tiano oyana siano tuyano oyana. We are being shown like this plan, this layout of oyana siano tuyano oyana kayana siano tuyano oyana. Is this what we've done, or what you're showing? Combination of both. We're being shown like this layout of like this purpose of and how like we would like things to go moving forward. Ayana kayana siano tuyano oyana, of what we are building and what is yet to come. Oyana kayana siano tuyano oyana. And what is, so they're saying about that what's that saying about what they say about the best laid out plans. Oyana siano tuyano oyana kiano tuyano oyana. That they may not come to fruition in the way in which we thought they would, or we thought they were meant to be. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't lay them out. That doesn't mean that we shouldn't like get our ducks in a row and how we feel like it's going to happen. That all of these things getting organized, getting a plan laid out in front of us helps us to be goal oriented, helps us to gather the information, the resources, and everything that we're going to need. But we may end up just knowing that we need to also be open to, we might be using those resources and everything in a different way than which we have planned, but it's still good idea to have that plan, have everything laid out. Start gathering all of these resources. Start gathering your strength. Start gathering all that you think that you need, and making the plan for moving forward, and making arrangements, making oyana kayana siano tuyano suyano oyana consolidations, making oyana, I'm missing the word. Iana siano tuyana kayana siano tuyan. Consolidations, consignments, making oyana siano tuyano oyana kayana siano tuyano oyana. Oyana kayana siano tuyano oyana. The preparations, making, we're just gonna, I can't catch that one word that keeps flying through, but we're making all the getting ready for, like, making your plan, having everything laid out, preparing for your plan, the plan of attack, to create to bring the plan into fruition, breaking everything down, getting everything in order, getting organized, getting everything prepared and ready to go. Getting prepared and ready for the next step, getting prepared and ready to step into this new role, getting prepared and ready to step into this new phase, getting prepared and ready to step into this new way of living, this new life, this new everything. Getting prepared and planned is exactly right. And instead of like waiting and being like, well, I'm supposed to be open and ready for anything, but that's only it only takes you so far, because you're not doing the work in the meantime, then of gathering the things and everything that you need for that next phase. So go ahead and lay everything, all your well laid plans out, as if you knew exactly how everything was going to turn out, and start working towards that plan, that big idea, that dream. Start doing that. Start gathering everything that you need for that, the information, the resources, everything. Start preparing for that. Whatever this is for you. It could be as little as like a big trip, or it could be as big as a big move, or a big shift in your for what you do for a living, or just a big shift in your life in general. It just feels like a big shift. So go ahead and start the preparations. Go ahead and lay out those plans. Go ahead and start the planning and the process and the preparedness and all of the things. And go ahead and start moving and working towards this goal that you have in mind, and really get it organized, really think things through, really start working towards this moving ahead in life, instead of waiting for it to come to you, waiting for it to be like thrown in your face, like this flashing marquee sign of like, do this next, do this, and from the gods and goddesses, don't do that. And they're like, yes, it sounds weird for us to say, but we have to, that we're a team, and it's like you need that forward momentum to start stepping into this. You're already on. If you were to do this, this is what they want. This is them. This is your marquee sign right here and right now, to move forward with your plans. Go ahead and move forward. Yes, they might shift. Yes, they might U-turn. Yes, they might split. Yes, they might just stop and have to be reevaluated. But you have to start moving forward on these plans. You have to start making headway. You have to start getting firmly grounded in this reality that you're wanting to build, and this new person that you're wanting to be. You have to have that forward momentum going for them to start gaining traction, for them to start throwing you some bones, to start helping you along the way. They're waiting for your forward momentum to start. That's when they are going to, it's like a sign of your commitment to the process, a sign of your commitment to the of this path, of what's to come. It's like they want you to show the sign of commitment by having this forward momentum, this action. Whatever that is for you, you need to start doing that, so that way they can see that's your sign of commitment, and then they will start throwing things towards you on your path to help you along the way. Oyana kayana siano tuiana oyana kiano tuiano oyana siano tuiano oyana iana siano tuiano oyana. That the act of creation, this act of creating a new life, a new way, is this beautiful dance, is this beautiful alchemy of light and motion and movement and love and truth and forgiveness and hope and medicine and surrender and all the things, right? Oyana kayana siano tuiano oyana siano tuiano oyana siano oyana. So we have a choice to stay standing to the side, watching other people's beautiful dance, other people's beautiful ceremony of growth and healing and learning and loving and living and being so bright and shining their light so bright, and that you're just sitting there and standing there going, oh, that's beautiful. Thank you for showing me that. Thank you for showing me what's possible. Thank you for yana kayana siano tuiano oyana. Thank you for showing me what I may be capable of. Can you make that happen in my life? But they're saying you can, it's either you can just keep sitting there saying that and waiting, or whenever you see the swirl of light, you start seeing this motion, you start seeing the opportunities, you start seeing these ways of this forward momentum, and you can either sit back again and watch and just wait for, maybe you'll accidentally get sucked into that and tossed in the right direction, or pushed in at the right opportunity by somebody else, but who knows when that will happen. Or you can step fully and embody that in which you seek. Because the moment's already there. That moment, that opportunity is already there. It's already swirling around in front of you. It's already it's kind of like stewing something on the pot, in a pot on the stove, and you're smelling it. You're smelling it. You're smelling it. You're smelling it, and you could just sit there and just smell it and start drooling and start wanting and start needing and start picturing and imagining what it would taste like, and how your belly's all nice and full and warm, and it's just being able to have a good night's sleep on a nice warm belly because of this that you created, and yet never actually taste, never actually partake, just smelling, just imagining. But we need to actually partake. We need to actually take that step into that swirl, into that forward momentum. We need to actually pick up the spoon and take a bite to be able to savor all that life has to offer us. We can't just sit on the sidelines going, yes, yes, that's what I want. Take me there. Help me achieve that. And then not step fully into this forward momentum, this beautiful swirl, this beautiful mix of light and love and forgiveness and hope and desire and all that life is. It keeps us, when we don't step in, take that step forward, when we don't seize that opportunity, and we stay separated, when we stay apart from that in which feels like it's calling us forth, that is whenever we get that sense of being disconnected, that sense of something's off, something's not right, something is upsetting my world, something's making me sad, something is making me feel less than, something is making me feel apart from, something is making me feel like I'm sinking back into where I came from, something is making me feel like I'm going into the dark places, back into hiding in the shadows. Something is making me feel set aside, less than. That is when we feel in that sense of like we've been placed in a corner, and like we're not having that, without purpose, without without having that full essence of life. But we have the power to come out of that, to come out of the corner, to come out of the shadows, to come out of the darkness, to come back from where hence we went, like where we felt like we were going back to the way we came. We have the power to come back from that. We have the power to pull ourselves back up, to get ourselves standing back up. Stand up, shoulders back, chin tall. Oyana kayana siano tuyano oyana. Remember who you are. Remember where you came from. Remember all that you did to achieve what you have already in this moment in life. Oyana siano tuyana kayana siano tuyano oyana siano tuyano oyana. Allow your past successes, allow your past healing, allow your past growth, allow your past learning, allow everything that you've done from already that has led you here. Even if you feel like, well, I don't know what that is. I don't really feel like I've done that much. You're here. You are here right now in this moment. You're here. You've done something. You've done that much work if you wouldn't be here listening right now, if you had not done something, if you have not already had some growth, if you have not already had some healing and learning and all the things, you wouldn't be here right now with me. You have done great things to be proud of. And we must use that to give us strength to step forward into the next forward momentum. That opportunity is there. It's calling. It's pulling at your heart space. Fall in. Surrender. Step forward into this next phase. Allow yourself Oyana kayana siano tuyano oyana siano oyana kayana. To go fully and deeply into this new part of you, this next step, this next phase, this next way of being. It is calling your name. You can feel it. You can feel it begging you to step fully into this next part of who you were meant to be. We must dig up that strength in which we have planted ourselves in the past. We've already done part of the work. Now let us use that to push us forward into this next part, and into this next phase, into this next revelation, evolution. Enlightenment, if you will, into the next phase. That next leveling up. We're the ones with the power. We're the ones with the go button. We're the ones that get to say when and where in this next part. We're the ones holding us back right now. We're the ones keeping us from stepping further into this next phase. We're the ones keeping us here. Keeping us small, keeping us in the shadows, keeping us putting baby back in the corner. We're the ones that keep putting ourselves back in the corner. We're the ones. And so that also means we're the ones that have the power to take us out and to have the power to step fully into what's next. So we have to start making our plan of action. We have to start making the plan, laying it all out, getting organized, figuring out what do I need to do next? What's my first step? What's my first step? Even if it's like, first step, clean up this desk, refresh my space, paint a wall, something. Even if that's your first step, just to get you motivated, do that. Do that. Step fully into that. Learn to trust yourself again. Learn to lean on those around you again. Learn to keep building that village that you're building, and keep allowing yourself to be surrounded by these women that you love and cherish, or that you're learning to love and cherish and to trust. Maybe you're just now stepping into that space. Keep stepping forward into that space. Don't cower back now. Don't cower back now. Now is not the time. Now is the time to keep pressing forward. Keep pressing forward. Dig deep. Keep pressing forward. Dig deep. Keep pressing forward. Dig deep. Keep pressing forward. You can do this. We can do this. We've got this. We've got this. We have the power to do this. We can't let our own fears and doubts and worries and anxiety and all the mistrust and all the things that keep holding us back, like this chain, this armor that's too heavy for us. We have to rip it off and be free of it and step fully and completely into who we are meant to be. Free of all of that baggage that we have placed on ourselves, or that we have allowed to stay longer than it was meant to. It's time to start shedding all that is not meant to be, all that we are not meant to do, and to think and feel, and all the things about ourselves. It's time to stop hating on ourselves. It's time to stop not trusting fully and completely and deeply in ourselves. It's time to stop not looking at ourselves with anything less than complete love and respect, unconditional love and respect for who we are and who we're becoming and who we've been. Fully and completely, may we love ourselves. May we be one with who we are, who we were, and who we are to become. Breathe it in. Amen, and so it is. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This makes me want to cry. Much love. See you tomorrow.